All right, guys, this is your final call to get entered to win the Honda Civic Type R here. The giveaway ends tonight at midnight, December 24th. Any orders after midnight will not count. This is going to be the last time you hear about it. So if you guys want to get entered to win this thing, better get on there now. This is the final call. We have shirts, we got hoodies, we got stickers, we got lanyards, we got all kinds of hats, we got posters, we got new spark plug gappers, we got keychains, we got koozies, we got air fresheners, we got all kinds of stuff on the website. Every $5 you spend on theboostedboys.com automatically gets you an entry to win the Honda Civic Type R here. And since it's the last day, I'm also going to be throwing in one other little mini giveaway in. If you guys come over here, I have the new turbo for the hatch. If you guys remember, I ordered a turbo for the hatch before FL 2K, and I ordered the wrong size. It was slightly too small. We still went 8 on that turbo. It only has one event on it. This is my new one for the hatch that I'm going to be putting on it, but the one that's currently on the hatch is pretty much identical to this. It's a 3582 from Pulsar. I'm gonna take that turbo off, and that's going to go into a random order starting from now till midnight. So someone's also going to win the turbo off of the hatch that win its first 8, so I can put this one on it. The Type R is just about ready to go. Whoever wins this thing, I'm gonna drop it off with my buddy. We're gonna get this thing detailed, ready to go. It's on some fresh wheels, full bolt-ons, making 350 wheel horsepower. It's gonna be an awesome car for whoever wins this thing. It's crazy how far we've come in like the last 5 years. All the OG subscribers have seen the journey, and I just thank you guys so much for continuing to watch our videos and support us. It has been one wild ride, boys. We're gonna try to keep this thing going. I appreciate it. Giveaway ends tonight at midnight, don't forget. What's up, guys? We are back at the track, and today we have both the Platycee and the Routacy. I'm sure a lot of you guys have been following along the Platycee series. For those of you that don't know, this is our 2001 Honda Odyssey that is sitting on top of a Tesla Model S Plaid. So fully electric, super sleeper, and then this right here is the Routacy. So this is our first generation Honda Odyssey, and this has a turbo 4-cylinder K-Series with a big old turbo. Both of these vans make 1,000 horsepower, all-wheel drive. This one's electric, this one's gas, this one shoots some sick fireballs and sounds crazy and cool, and this one's just a dead silent, stealthy sleeper. But it's pretty crazy that we even have these things, and we are trying to get a better time out of the Routacy here. The best this thing has ever gone is a 10.1, and we're hoping to get this thing in the 9s because the Platycee has been ripping off mid-9s like no problem, and the Routacy should be able to do it. We just got to get a good launch. We made some changes to this thing, and we're hoping we can run a 9 with the Routacy, and we figured we'd bring them both out, line them up side by side, and see if we can get 2 side-by-side 9-second rips out of some Honda Odysseys, which is pretty nuts. But whatever happens, happens. I thought it'd be cool just to get them out here, have some fun, and race our 1,000 horsepower minivans. So we're gonna get these things on the track and see what they do. All right, guys, we got the minivans in line. Wyatt is going to be piloting the Platycee. He's a little sick right now, so he's not gonna get too much voice hurts. But he's gonna be running the Platycee. I'm gonna be in the Routacy. We do have some slicks on the front of the Routacy. Before it was only on radial, so we're hoping the slicks might help a little bit with the short track. A big thing that we still need to do on the Routacy is get a handbrake in this thing to really help the launch, but it is a heavy minivan with a Honda drivetrain, and we've broken a ton of stuff, and right now this formula is working for us, so we're gonna try to get some good runs and don't go too crazy on the launch with the Routacy, but I'm gonna try to hopefully do a better launch than we've ever done before. I'm gonna start off soft on this one and build back up to it, and then one day we will go for the handbrake and really send it. But you know, it's been nice not having to work on the Routacy. It's been going to the track and not braking every time, so cross your fingers. Fingers crossed. And then Wyatt just has to pull that thing up, and it's gonna do what it's gonna do. Hit the pedal. Away we go. We're gonna go ahead and get these things in line and see what happens.
Which minivan are you taking? All right, we got the Platycee versus the Routacy. Hopefully they put some boost in this thing and it flies. Oh, Wyatt's in. Kyle's in.
10-2. Odyssey ruins. Silent but deadly.
Hey, not a bad first race, guys. I was very soft on the lawn. Put them back in line and try it again. Man, something about seeing an Odyssey move like that is just crazy. That thing is so fast. It's all right, we'll get a good launch. I think we can keep up with it a little better. Odyssey's too fast. I definitely went really soft on the launch though. This next one I'm gonna give her a little more. But that thing was gone.
Yeah.
You got smoked now.
Well, I kind of treed you on that one, guy.
What do we do here? Hey, okay. New personal best mile an hour for the Odyssey.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay.
149.
Take the win while you got him.
Yeah.
We almost just went 150 in the quarter in the Odyssey. And Wyatt went a 9.7 at 136. 1960 foot. We can't have that, guys.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
I wanted to go soft on it, but I went a little too soft and she bogged. So I just want to keep that drivetrain in there.
Yeah. It
We
looked like you
were
were
gonna put a
coming up,
handbrake
though.
in it.
Dude,
Brent's
it's
looking
back
at me
now.
like, what are you guys doing out here with no handbrake?
I am. Without a handbrake.
Yeah.
Tell little Sally to take his skirt off and let's run them.
Say no more. Okay. You want a spicy launch, Brent? I'll give you one.
He said back,
Something.
That's
back in his day, he
I
didn't
was
have
the title of
handbrake.
the video, Odyssey destroyed, totaled, it's done.
Hey.
All the gear train.
They got
Hey,
clicks.
Destroys Odyssey.
That just shows how fast, dude. It did a 10.2 with a 1.9 to the 60
I know.
foot. Even if we go like a 1.6, which should be easy for this thing, it would be going mid-9s like nothing. So
So what are you gonna do this time?
He's gonna
I think-
send it, and I'm gonna treat him.
we're gonna try it again and see if we can go a little faster. I want two side-by-side 9s.
Just
out of,
let her
on the
eat,
Odyssey.
brother.
That would be
All right.
Hit
Sorry.
brakes and you know what to
This
fix.
next one, I will give you the hit, just because I would love to see him.
He's already giving you. Come
I would,
on.
no,
what
not
do you
even
feel
that. I
about
would just
that?
love to see him go down the track side by side. I can flip him off while I'm driving down the track. He can't do that because he's busy. You know,
It's a fun business.
just friendly competition. Pretty impressive though.
Well, guess we'll put him back in line. Try it again. I'll try to give her a little bit more on the line. I'm not going full send.
Just
We'll
full
save
send.
that for the third time.
Let me see your jacket.
Brent's like, put me in, coach. No, if Brent hops in there, she's done. Either it's gonna
The
go
way
real
he's hyped
fast
up.
or real slow.
Yeah.
Nothing in between.
Brent's just gonna give it the beans.
It's gonna go. It's like a bottom 9 with Brent driving, or it's gonna break on the line.
I was gonna say we'll be winching it on the
It.
trailer,
Go or blow.
or we'll be cool title of the video.
Yeah. Brent, stay away from the laptop. How's the log looking on the Odyssey here?
Pretty good, man. We're still pulling a little bit of fuel, but that new fuel pump's working great. So, you know, the old one was just worn out, so we were having some fuel pressure issues, but now it's good, man. Air fuels look good. We're gonna pull just a smidge of fuel, give it maybe 2 pounds of boost.
How much boost is it making right now?
Right, about 28, 29.
28, 29. Dude, between that new E-Gate and the new fuel pump, it's been a whole different
it's
vehicle.
running great.
It was so hard to control. I'm sure you guys saw when it came into boost, it was all over the place, and that was because of the wastegate mainly. Now we got the E-Gate on there from Turbo Smart that smoothed out our boost, and we were having a fuel issue in this thing, and it turns out our Magna Fuel 750 pump, I've had it forever, and it's starting to go bad, so we put a fresh one in, and now we are looking good.
Yep, real good.
Nice. I mean, it trapped 149.8. That's moving. The Odyssey might not be the quickest Odyssey, but it's the fastest.
That log shows once it's moving, it really,
It
fast.
picked up.
yeah.
I was starting to reel you in. I just did not have enough on the leave.
Yep, it was definitely there.
All right, round 2, Battle of the Odysseys.
Just shot myself in the foot. You're gonna be faster now.
Yeah, Wyatt said he's going to give me the hit, and we put 1 more pound of boost into the Odyssey here.
Yep.
I really
It should be close.
I would really love a side-by-side race, and the Odyssey just gets out there so good. So
It leaves so well, especially compared to this. Like compared to other things, no, but this is just so hard to get off the line without breaking stuff.
Yep. She'll get there eventually, boys, but I'm going to try to give it a harder launch this time, get up next to there by the Platycee, and hopefully we can pop off side-by-side 9s.
Just look over at me. I'll be giving you a special message.
All right, guys, race number 2, Odyssey versus the Platycee. Gonna try to leave a little harder this time. Not too hard, I'm not gonna send it just yet, but then if we go to a 3rd race, I will give her the sauce on the launch and see what it does.
Once they turned it up, I'm over here on this side. Now I'm Team Routesy.
All right, boys, we're in the swamps of Florida, and we are about to see two minivans go at it head to head to find out which minivan reigns supreme. The Routesy versus the Platycee. Really, all I want is the Routesy to run a 9. I wanted that thing to run a 9 for years. It is such a cool platform, and this could do it right now. Here we go. If it beats the Platycee, even better.
Come on, Routesy, all we need is a good launch right now, and we can get that 9.
See if we can get those 9s. Come on, boys. Kyle's in. Wyatt's in.
Day. Jamie ran a 7, the Platycee ran a 9.5.
Oh! 9.5 and a 9.8 at 153. Woo!
Side by side, minivan.
She's in. I think Wyatt turned it up a little too much. That little pep talk worked, huh?
Dude, 168 60 foot. That's the best 60 foot the van's ever done. 4.3, 6.3 at 120.
9.5, dude. He's gonna be stoked.
That's a 33 mile an hour back half. Like, that's scooting.
Dude, he just shaved half a second.
Dude,
more than half a second.
We gotta like tell him it was like a 10-0.
You're like, man, why didn't you stay in it?
Yeah.
Holy crap, boys. I think I hit the limiter in 4th. You guys see those massive fireballs back there. Shoo! The Routesy is on one tonight, boys. Woo!
9.5? Holy
Routesy was 9.5.
Oh, he went a 10-0. Shut up.
It was close.
You're gonna tell him it's a 10-0.
But he already knows, man.
Yeah, he had to have
with
felt
that
that,
electric
bro.
car runs,
He's
yeah.
never felt that before in that.
He
in
knows.
in the Routesy, bro.
Well, I'll be with you, but he knows.
So close.
Double O.
So close,
So
bro.
close.
Are you guys messing
You
with
gotta
me
do
or
it
no?
again, dude.
Where's the
10
slip?
double O, bro.
Where's the slip?
Why? What did it feel
No
like?
one's showing me the
I don't
slip.
have
What
the
did it
slip.
feel like? What did
I
it
just
feel
got
like?
back
Double
here.
O. Are you guys messing with me?
Before you look at it, what did it feel like?
It felt pretty sick.
Like
I think I hit limiter in 4th. You see all those fireballs down there?
What do you think you ran? What do you think you ran?
I mean, 982. I feel like you went a 9.
I don't know.
I see. Holy shit! Bro, 9.5. Hey, look at the 60. Dude,
I told you.
9.5.
And all it needs is a handbrake.
How many
This
buttons
thing
did you
go,
push,
bro?
Too many times.
9-second Odysseys right there.
That's sick.
Side by side.
That's so sick.
It didn't feel that fast.
It was that fast. It was that fast.
Bro,
The Routesy,
nuts.
the Routesy's like, I'm coming back for that
Yep.
record.
Oh, man.
Platycee, bro. That's insane.
And you were giving him the hit and all that. We didn't
Bro,
need it, bro.
next time I ain't giving you
You're
nothing.
trying to be nice.
Dude, 9.5.
Oh man.
That-
all right, back up there. We got a
153.
But
it was a 33 mile an
hour back half. That's moving
Jesus.
for a van.
Dude, if you learn to launch it,
9:59.
Dude, when I read it, I was like, is that really
She's
saying
gonna go
9.5?
Dude, I was probably down. I mean, it probably wasn't too much time, but when I was at the end of the track, I'd never go to 5th gear, so I wasn't thinking. I'm just sitting there just going, bah, 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 on the limiter, shooting these big old fireballs.
What we need to do is we need to just extend the limiter in 4th.
Did a 168 60 foot. I didn't even give it the send it launch yet.
Just in 4th.
Dang, that was awesome.
Just in 4th.
Woo! Woo!
9.5.
9.5. It went so deep, bro.
Dude, she's like, I'm skipping over 9.6 to 9. It's 9.50.
Straight to 9.50.
Oh, it's fantastic.
All right, now really launch it and see what happens.
Dude, if it has a good launch, it might take the Platycese record.
Nah,
It will.
dude.
100% it will. 100%.
Whoa, what's
will.
the fastest it's been in this stage?
Are you in peak
950.
performance or not anymore?
It went 950.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still.
955, right?
Put her in peak performance.
But which
All right,
one?
let's go,
So
man.
this
I'm
one's
ready
still
to go
faster.
right now. Line them up.
Let me cool off a second.
Freaking gas.
That was
So
did
did
you
you
believe
believe
us
us
on
on
the
the 10-0 for a second? We almost got
You
him.
believe us on the 10-0 for a
Almost,
second.
but no one was holding the slip, so it felt so fast. I'm like, that had to be a 9.
I was like, he had to have felt that.
Bro, that
He's
was
never
sick.
felt that in Route to See ever.
Dude,
All
Brent
I know
comes
is-
riding up on the scooter screaming, and we're like, shut up, we're gonna screw with him.
All right, well, yeah, let's just double check the log and we'll go for round 3. And
Winner takes all.
No one
I
takes
ain't
a
even
hit.
scared. You can have his. You don't just do you. I'm out.
I'm doing it.
Routacy's fast now.
You know how to launch? Do it.
I only got to go 400s faster, and we'll be faster than the Platycese with a gas burner. And I know all the comments will be like, "Yeah, gas turbo." Yeah. I got a lot of EV
I am.
haters, but
I'm like, yeah,
I mean,
gas turbo.
deep down, I do want the Routacy to be faster, guys. It's just, you know, the EVs are tough to compete with. But deep down, we put a lot of time into the Routacy here. And of course I want to see it beat just a freaking off-the-shelf Tesla Plaid with a Honda Odyssey body on it. So hopefully round 3 we'll give her a little more. See what happens. 9.5 though. Moving. 153 out of the Routacy. All right, guys, this is gonna be our 3rd race of the night. We don't have too much more time, so we gotta make this one count.
Yep.
Routacy versus Platycese. All bets are off. We're
Yeah.
both leaving on green.
No handicap.
First man to the end is the better minivan driver.
Yep. If I win, you
First
buy me
soccer
dinner.
dad to the end.
For real.
Dude, it's
Who's getting
crazy.
their kid to practice first.
It's crazy though. We saw that slipping. If we could get like a low 1.4 out of the Routacy, this thing definitely has the potential to run 8s one day, which is nuts.
It's awesome.
So we're gonna try it again. I'm gonna try to launch it even harder. Hopefully the drivetrain holds and we can take down the Platycese for real. All right, round 3, let's do it. All right, guys, final race of the night. I'm gonna try to give it a good launch here, see if we can go even faster and take down Wyatt in the Platycese.
All right, guys, here we go. Let's see what this old van's got.
I didn't take the shift.
Let's go. Odyssey for the win, baby. See, that car's fast, but it ain't reliable.
Not sure what happened on that one, but it was not letting me go into 4th. Well, guys, that's gonna wrap it up. I freaking bogged it, but I gave it a ton of RPM, and it was gonna be a spicy one if she left. But now we are at a point where I definitely do need a handbrake and a 2-step so it can actually really launch. So luckily we didn't break anything serious, but for some reason the Routacy's not staying in 4th gear. When I was trying to go into 4th, it was just popping out right away. And on the return road, probably got to pull the trans out and make sure there's nothing wrong with that. But other than that, we ran a personal best in the Routacy. We went a 9.5 at 153 miles an hour, which is just a touch slower than the Platycese did over there. And I think with a proper launch, honestly, I think we could go an 8 in the Routacy at some point.
Yeah.
But I'm just happy they both went 9s together. We would have liked to get them a little more side by side, get like a solid race for you guys, but you know, it's racing, stuff happens. The Routacy's not as consistent as the Platycese is over there, so.
What a night.
The
This has
route
been
is
fantastic.
9s, bro.
Oh my God. 9.5s, both is 9.5s.
You're looking at the only 2 9-second Honda Odysseys that exist in the world, and they're both right there, and they both look like piles of crap, but they're fast.
We love it. It's great.
The Routacy's been through so much crap between like me and Emilio taking this thing on race week and just
Dude, through the H, through the K.
I've had that thing forever,
Throwing
dude.
the damper
All
and
kinds of
shaying on the
setups.
dyno.
And today it finally started to work. It's starting to show its potential now. We're slowly getting her dialed out. Just a couple of 9-second minivans, boys. But hope you guys enjoyed the video regardless. We'll get this thing fixed up. Hopefully do it again in the future. Maybe run an 8 in the Routacy, but who knows. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you later. Also, don't forget, guys, today is the last day you can get entered to win the Civic Type R. Don't miss out. Ends tonight at midnight. Be sure to get your entries. TheBoosterBoys.com.